Evening, 2 games on the way, along with December's goal of the month. Alan Shaerer and Shay Given are with us. We begin at Anfield. League leaders Liverpool can increase their advantage at the top to 8 points against the Manchester United side looking to break a run of 4 straight defeats in all competitions. Your commentator
questioned that your players have the ability, but it's definitely been questioned whether they had the character to put in a performance like that.
That should be a big issue for our players. People, if you have one person thinking like that, you have the ability but not the character. We have to fight that, and we have to change that mindset. We have to start someday to be consistent, not in the way we play, the way we face the competition. So let's start today.
Obviously, I think if you don't win, it's always an opportunity missed. I think we have to be absolutely honest with each other. It could have been a lot worse. We're still a work in progress. You know, we can improve, and we should improve if we want to achieve our goals and dreams that we have. Today was a very tough one. We got a point, and we move on.
I have to ask you about the performance of Trent, because he had his hands full today. Struggled with the pace of Darlow, the creativity of Bruno Fernandes down that left-hand side.
Yeah. But you are talking about 2 very good players. So sometimes it's difficult for defenders to play against these players if they are at their best, and that's what they were today. So Trent has played so many very good games for us. Today probably wasn't his best game, but that also has to do with the quality of Darlow and Bruno Fernandes.
There have been some very poor performances this season, and this was so good. You wonder how you can go from that to this so quickly.
The mind.
Yeah.
The mind. Today we changed the mindset, the beliefness, the confidence, and I saw everyone secure today. We have the top players here who can play with the ball, but sometimes when we had the ball a few games ago, we were like stressed, thinking too much, and today we play about feelings. When you play like that, you can enjoy football.
Well, there's some very honest interviews on both sides there, weren't there? And they were positive, Manchester United, in what was a very good game.
Yeah, I thought that was a really, really impressive performance from Manchester United. But what I would say is that has to be the norm now. That's the standard. They have to show that effort and that attitude and that performance. We've all seen what they can do. That has to happen every single week now, because I thought they were superb today.
It was refreshing, actually, wasn't it? Neither side was going to settle for a point in those closing stages.
No, it was a brilliant game. It was end to end, wasn't it? It was a bit of a basketball game in the end, which was great entertainment for the neutral. But Al's right, it's a mentality thing now. We've seen a few weeks back they went to Etihad and they won that game. He thought that's the springboard to push on. They didn't do that. So today they have to build in it. And I think it's Arsenal next in the FA Cup. It's a tough game as well. But they played really well today, Man United.
Yeah. OK, let's look at some of the different aspects of this game. And first of all, the problems that Manchester United caused Liverpool down. Liverpool's right, United's left.
Well, there were so many impressive performances. Menu, Fernandes, Martinez, I thought. But the standout for me was Diogo Dalot down there, left-hand side. And Trent has had so many impressive games this season, but today certainly wasn't one of those. And Dalot got the better of him 99% of the time. This was his intention all afternoon, to go past him like he did there. All right, Trent wins that one. I think that was the only one he won, really. But everything he did defensively, particularly going forward, was so positive. He always was thinking, how am I going to hurt you by getting in behind? He's going to win that individual battle. He gives the ball there. His run was perfect, the timing of it. And this ball in is dreamland. I mean, Ahmed he doesn't stop, doesn't slow down, so he actually goes past it. But it's a fantastic ball. 1v1, he knocked it past Trent. He felt so comfortable. Another brilliant ball in with the left foot. It deserved someone to actually get on the end of it. It was a constant. This time with the outside of the right boot. I mean, that's all you want as a forward, you know. You want someone to do that, to put balls into the box, and he did it all afternoon. He goes past him. Again, I think that's a great ball in. Again with that there, with the left foot. This is in the 88th minute. Look at him closing down. He's the furthest man forward for Manchester United, and then they all follow him in, and then eventually they win the ball back. The last clip I'm going to show you is in the 91st minute. Look where he starts from. and look where he actually ends up. And Man United are going or trying to win this game now. As I said, he started on the edge of his own box, and look where he actually ends up. In Liverpool's box. I mean, he did so much damage today. He was absolutely outstanding. He really was. And you can see that Liverpool sort of dominated that side of the pitch, and so many times that they went down that side and caused loads and loads of problems. And you just have a look at the next stat that will show you. That tells you how impressive he was. Touches in the opposition box, look, equal first. Crosses into the box first. Possession won equal. He was fantastic, I thought.
So when you look at those stats, just to tie it back to the thing that Lisandro Martinez said when he was doing that and about mentality, just from a Dalot point of view, who in essence is a right back, but he's playing left wing back. So when we're looking at mentality, is that the kind of performance that says, right, you can be more wing than back on your wrong side, and you have to play like that?
Yeah, but whatever the manager has said to them in the last couple of days, they all seem to have taken notice in terms of how aggressive they have to be, how much effort they have to put in. There's the one thing you can't accept as a footballer is people questioning your attitude, and people have done that with this Manchester United squad on more than one occasion this season. But when you see what they did today in so many areas, that can no longer happen.
The other talking point following that analysis of Dan United's left is therefore about Trent Alexander-Arnold and Liverpool's right back and everything, whether he's been distracted by the Real Madrid stuff. Do you just put that down to a bad game?
Yeah, I think we've all been there, haven't we, Mark? Had a poor game. You know, I think, as Arne Slot said, the opposition was really good against Trent. And yes, he probably has... the human side of Trent Alexander-Arnold, well, he has got thoughts of maybe moving or a new contract, whatever it might be, but that shouldn't take away from his performance today. I think he just had a poor game.
You are allowed to have a bad game.
You are allowed to have a poor game, yeah.
Back to Manchester United and the back three and how organised they were.
Well, Ruben's come in obviously from day one at Sporting and done the same. We've played with a back three and that's just the way he's going to play. We think, should he change? But I don't think he'll ever will change. And you can see there was really good signs today. You can see the back three set up, obviously the two wing backs on the outside, Martinez, Maguire and De Ligt. They've got a really nice balance, obviously with Martinez on that left-hand side and natural left-footed. He's got the licence to go all the way in, Mark, and press the midfielders. So be it. Again, this is Martinez, probably not a best clearance from him, but you see the reaction, get back in, cover the goal and does a brilliant block. And again, all afternoon, when you go to Anfield, when you go to Liverpool, sitting top of the Premier League, you know you're going to have to be defensively solid. And I thought they were today. Again, keep an eye on Martinez here, look. He goes into Jones, he tracks him, and he goes, no, I'm not happy, I'm going to go all the way in again. But what that does, Crobben, now there's space down the side. You want Maguire to come across, you want De Ligt to come across. And can Harry deal with that space? Too right, he can. Harry's been sort of signed a new contract, I think, this week as well, and the manager's speaking really positive. There's De Ligt flying in the attack. I love that, Mark, because it's such a big game. This, it's a historic fixture over the years, and it's a fantastic. And the other side, Maguire diving in. You know, the Liverpool fans, you see, not happy, but you can imagine the way end. They'll be jumping up like as if they scored a goal when tackles like that go in. And here, this is the goal. Look at Martinez on the front foot, ahead of Salah. And again, he's not just happy with winning the ball high up the pitch. He thinks, you know what, I might be able to affect something in the opposition box. And obviously Bruno finds him, and this is more like an Alan Shearer finish than a centre half. But look at that! What a brilliant finish from the centre back, and it's. Again, look at this for a block stop cross into the box. I think he might have even tackled the snowman behind the goal here because his momentum took him all the way off the pitch. And then Yoro come on with 10 minutes to go. We swap with De Ligt. But look at this for desire from the young man. Look at this for a sprint. I know he's only come on, he's going to be fresh, but at the same time, his timing, Mark,
that's everything. A great tackle.
It's an unbelievable tackle. There's a risk to it, but he's got the timing absolutely spot on. And again, last couple of minutes, Maguire, look, throwing his body on the line. You know, the manager talks about desire, determination, mindset, mentality. It was all there today in the back three. And again, we talk about centre-half scoring goals. This is the last kick of the game. Maguire could have been the hero. I mean, I think Xerxes could have done a wee bit better with the pass, but, look at the reaction of the Man United players and the manager and the bench. They're all, it's the last kick. This is to get 3 points. So Nana in the backdrop as well. He just can't believe it, can he? But again, I think Ruben will be delighted with that performance.
They had the difference that I saw today. They had an energy about them. They had an aggression about them, and they also had legs in midfield, which I think was hugely important.
Did they also look like? So if you take Martinez, for example, who I think the wisdom is that he's struggled over the last month or so in this system. Did he look more today like he knew how to play this system? And that must be because they've had a whole week to work on it.
He kind of said himself he played with the freedom after the game. He's in his comments he played with the freedom, but you hit the nail on the head as well. He had a full week. Ruben, since he come in, I think it's every 3 days, game after game after game. He didn't have time to work with him, so he's had a full week to prepare for this game. And I think you could see that today in the game.
Yeah. There's no panic as far as Liverpool are concerned.
No,
I mean,
but the office haven't said that. They got a point, so yeah, no panic.
These are the fixtures that they have coming up over the next month. I mean, 8 games in 25 days. Yeah. Is a lot, Shay, but they will be able to rotate given some of those fixtures.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, the Accrington one, you would think he will change it. But again, there's no easy games. When you're sitting at the top of the Premier League, every team wants to knock you off your perch. I don't think it's just a bit of a blip today. They weren't at their best, but I think they'll be fine, Mark.
Yeah. Forest away, Brentford away, Bournemouth away. They've got difficult away fixtures.
Yeah, really tough games, yeah.
Right.
I'm Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Luton Town taking on Chelsea.
Hi Derek, thank you. Well, both managers will be reminding their players how important...
Well, it could be on for him here. Is it going to be? Keeper getting the touch. And it's gone behind for the corner. Over it comes. Well, did his job defensively. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Pearson. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Well, pick your adjective where Hakim Ziyech is concerned. Explosive, I think, might be an approach. Can they take the lead here? And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. Throw-ins given. This looks promising.
Well, it's the care and attention, all that works.
And a blunder by the keeper. Werner. Promising attack, but his timing was off. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Nicely cut out. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Ziyech. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, as we look at this again, the keeper's every right to ask where his back line was, but 2v1 in the end. He's thinking now, is he going to pass or go round me? He's got no chance.
Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Ball's gone.